Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending CloudSlam 2009. Welcome to the presentation, Cloud Computing in a Down Economy. On-demand is changing the game. I'll now turn you over to our presenter, Mark Werrell, who's the VP of Consulting Services for CoreMatrix Systems. Welcome, Mark.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody, depending on whether you're East Coast or West Coast. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules today to join this presentation. We're excited to have you all participating. As Jen just went through, the presentation today is on cloud computing and a down economy, why on-demand is changing the game. During today's presentation, we're going to spend a few moments taking a brief history of how computer systems have evolved and where we've got to today, as well as defining cloud computing. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on these topics so that we can just have a level set on where we're at, and even if we're not all on the same page, you guys will understand where my page is, so to speak. Then we're going to spend a few moments talking about the business drivers that we see impacting organizations today, and then how cloud computing can help support organizations overcoming some of those challenges and providing advantages. We're going to conclude the presentation today discussing 5 factors critical to success as you start to look at cloud computing in your own businesses. As we're going through, please feel free to submit questions online. We don't have audio for you guys, but you can submit your questions. We'll carry on and we will address the questions at the end of the presentation. Okay, so first of all, where have we come from? Well, back in the 1960s, we started off with mainframe systems, organizations such as IBM and NCR. Those systems were great in terms of controllability and manageability, but were monolithic systems and really didn't provide much flexibility for organizations. Some of you older on the call probably remember the old days of batch processing and punch cards. As we moved into the late 80s and early 90s, we saw the evolution and emergence of client-server and application service systems. What they gave us was greater flexibility and definitely increased speed and time to market for rapid application development and client-server systems. But what we did lose was that control and manageability. Now, as we move into the cloud computing era, we're looking at combining the best of both of those capabilities. So in the cloud, there's the potential for control and manageability, as well as speed and flexibility, and in fact, greater flexibility and greater speed than we've historically seen with client-server systems. But we're talking about cloud computing, but what is cloud computing? So what I want to do is take a few moments just to give you my view of cloud computing. This is actually a hybrid of some stuff which is out there. I didn't find anything which really fitted 100% as the way I was looking at cloud computing. So unfortunately, I've thrown another definition out there for everybody to have to digest. But let me just go through this. Cloud computing refers to both the on-demand services delivered over the internet and the hardware and system software in the data centers that enable the delivery of those services. There's 2 key components here. One is the hardware and system software in the data centers.